All right, y'all. Is this a continuance of what interview? Because I told him 8:30 in the morning. It is currently now, come on, it's almost 8:50. 8:47 a.m. Like, why? Why? Y'all. Y'all, I'm done with this company. I just feel like I'm done with this company. I'm trying to get myself back out there. And I think this is why I'm like an emotional wreck sometimes, because here I am thinking I'm a good employee that stays with companies as long as possible. Well, this last time I didn't have anything to worry about in regards to domestic violence, okay? So me and my son, we've been able to live in one place without having to run to safety in a new area or anything like that. And here I am, let go of a job that sometimes I feel like I made the wrong decision, even though I know I made the right one. Call coming in. Here we go, you guys. So I just got off the phone. He called me like 20 minutes late. He was like, I promise this is not me all the time. But he is a manager for customer service. He's been doing that. He's been with the company for 3 years. The company started up in 2014. So it's still kind of like a newer company. They currently have around 400 people. Yeah. So right now they are doing virtual. He mentioned they're going to be opening up a new office building somewhere else in Richmond. I think it's more like, I don't know where the street is at, to be honest, but I think it's more like towards downtown Richmond, but don't quote me, I'm not too sure. The pay will be between $15 to $17 an hour. You guys know I wanted around $18 an hour, but still, that's pretty good. I'll take it, you know. And then you have a chance of monthly incentive, which is based off of your previous month's metrics. So you can get up to an additional $500 in the monthly incentive, which is cool. I asked if it was like a credit card, because he asked me, you know, about my previous job experience and why did I choose this company. Now, y'all know about my previous job. Well, you guys don't know because I never really explained to you what I did. I just did customer service, and I won't go into it because I don't like to mention the main company I work for. Side jobs, I don't mind, but for my main thing, because I will be sharing with you my income and so forth, I try to keep that at private. But he asked me why did I want to choose, or why did I choose this company. I said that it has to deal with finances. I'm very much into finances, personal finances, and trying to help others. So I was like, I said, based on what I read, I'm not really understanding what you guys do. Are you guys credit cards? It didn't sound like banking, but it did sound like some type of credit card, like, you know, you have to pay something every month, and it is similar. They're basically a lease to own company, so that's different. I have never done anything like that. So they're lease to own. They do home furnishing, auto repairs. So auto, not like car leasing, but like auto repairs. If you can't pay for it all outright, you can, you know, get a loan for that, or a lease. So if you need like brake pads, rims, all of those type of things. He did mention that they will be eventually doing home improvements and HVAC. Home improvements will be one of the highest lease to own. That's going to be very interesting in regards to how that is for home improvement. So I guess if you need like an AC fix, you know, work services rendered, you don't have enough, that's pretty cool. You know, those things can be costly, especially for homeowners. Um, the hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 9, but they have like shifts from 8 to 5, and then Saturday I believe is from 8 to 8. But I did let him know that on Saturdays I have a prior arrangement where I have a meeting for 2 hours. So that he's like, is that every Saturday? One Saturday a month. I'm like, is every Saturday? He said, that's something we can always work around. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, we'll just be answering general questions if a person calls in about their terms of their lease, if they want to make a payment. It doesn't, it sounds okay. It sounds okay. I mean, it's finances, and that's the field that I've been in for the past like almost 12 years. I've been doing personal finances, to be honest. Banking, credit cards, those type of things is the things that I've been into. So yeah, this one is very interesting. The other company that I'm hoping to hear back from, but I don't know, that one is like a credit card company. It's a newer credit card company. Um but either way, it's kind of the same thing, you know. But I recently seen an ad for that particular company. The previous one that I was so excited about, they said starting pay is from $16 to $17 an hour. So it's roughly around the same amount. Um, so yeah, I don't know. He said that hopefully by the end of this week they'll be wrapping up their interviews, or sometime next week. He doesn't know for sure yet. So he said if they do look forward to moving forward with, if they do look at me to move forward in the process, then I'll have another interview. So he said, there could be there's a possibility another email will be sent out by the end of this week. So we'll see, you guys. I don't know. He called me at 8:49 a.m., which you guys will see in the previous clip. I'm like, no call yet, no call yet. And then he started calling, and then we ended around 9 a.m., 9:10 a.m. So it was like 20 minutes. That's it. But he asked me if I had any questions. I didn't really have any questions because everything I wrote down was right here. So, yeah. Currently they're in 46 states. From work at home, he said right now it is virtual, but in the future they may just turn into hybrid. So some at home, some in the office. So some days in the office and so forth. So we'll see. That's everything. I just wanted to give you a quick update in regards to this interview. I thought it was going to be a no-show again, but it was just a little bit late. So now I can rest. And really, it wasn't like a real interview. It was more like him talking and sharing more information about the company, so I know what I'm getting into. But it's cool to know that he's a manager for customer service. And to know how big the company is, 400 people, because before when I was reading, it was saying like 40 something people. So it really has grown. They need to update that on the thing. And when I look at jobs on Indeed.com, I look at a couple different things. I look at obviously the starting pay, right? This one didn't have the starting pay at all, but that's okay. I also look at the reviews, so previous employee reviews or current employee reviews. I try to see if they have a 3.5 or more. I think probably 5 is the highest. And this one, it didn't have a lot of reviews. It only had like 20 something, but it was at a 4.1, which is very high. A lot of people say this is a great company to work for. You can move up within the company. Great leadership and so forth. And seeing that it is a smaller company, you know, and that they're still growing, I think it's good because you can get yourself into the door and then probably have some advancement options in the future. Do I plan on advancing? No, probably to an off the phone job, probably, but that's basically about it. Um, but yeah, it still has to do with something with finances, which I'm all for, to be able to help people answer questions about their lease, when or payoff amounts and things like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and of course if I hear back from them and if I move forward, I will definitely let you guys know. And yeah, now I can just relax for the rest of the day. Yay! All right, bye you guys.